Hello, RoahmMythril here once again, getting back to Magmammal 3, and we're starting off today with a couple of quick requests. First one from Neo. Now that I have the stabilizer, he wanted me to try it with Honeywoman, so let's see what that's all about. Okay, I was not expecting that song. But wait, that doesn't happen if I just get on the spinning platform, does it? Okay, so I guess when you make a custom costume, you can actually put in a custom sound effect specifically for holding down to do that animation. Interesting. Double time, go! Wait, does anything happen if I try and look up while on one of these platforms? That would be a no. Can I do anything on these? No. Okay, that just made me curious about it is all. But you can hold down to go double time. Advanced techniques! I also don't actually think I know the name of that song. I know the meme, but yeah, I'm not sure what that song's actually called. Anyway, second request, and this has to do with the costume we're actually going to be using today. Quick shout out to Shadow0925, who left a comment in one of the more recent videos, saying that next week it's their birthday, so happy early birthday, and they wanted me to specifically use either this costume or this one. They'd apparently commissioned Neo to make these, and so, yeah, I'm always happy to show off some of Neo's work. He does a good job. However, there is a bit of a caveat. The ZX series is the one sub-series of Mega Man I've never actually played. I have the Zero ZX collection, I've just never gotten around to playing it. I need, like, more of me to catch up on all the things I want to do. But yeah, so I'm afraid a lot of the references here are probably going to go over my head, but we'll have a look at it anyway, and hey, feel free to let me know what's going on in the comments. Truthfully, I'm not even sure I know how you say this character's name. Like, my mind keeps wanting to, quote-unquote, auto-correct it into Allie, but that's the wrong configuration of letters. Best I can guess here is Ale? Anyway, let's go for it. This delivery address has taken me pretty far, huh? Might as well have some fun while I'm here. That seems like a specific enough thing that I'm guessing that's actually an Easter egg message specific to this costume, so cool. Okay, I'm at least familiar with the term biometals. I think that's what these are. I'm not really sure what a biometal is, per se, but I think that's what those are. And I'm guessing that is too. Nice, satisfying sounds. Oh, cool jet dash, okay. So let's see. G-Express, G... New Age? And R-Chaser. Alright. I have no idea who you are. Okay then. Some sort of shield? Yeah, I'm afraid I do not get that reference. Nice old jet machine. And a pretty nifty little bike. Oh, I like the animation on the ponytail during turns. That's pretty cool. Spin, spin, spin! Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn! Tell us the lesson that we should learn! Nice animation on that, too. Very dynamic. Okay, any difference with this? Okay, some sort of jet wings, it looks like. Cool. It looks like she's holding herself in place with some sort of blade that she's, like, stabbing into the platform or something. Cool animation. And ZX. Alright. So with that, back to jail with us. Yay! The terrain breaking up here looks weird to me. But it doesn't seem like there's a hidden ladder or anything there. Can I get on the roof? That would seem to be a no. Had to try. Hammer of Justice! Hi? Fireman. The sheriff is pretty committed to keeping an Old West theme here, and sometimes it goes a bit far. We don't have a modern sprinkler system here. They actually just have me sit here and be a fire hydrant. Yep. Sorry to hear that, and also, hi up there, Delay Nezumi. Oh, okay. There's another stage transporter over there, so I'm guessing we're actually going to go down that ladder, head toward the left, and come back up on the other side. And so this is probably just a shortcut to get back to the exit faster. Like, I could put a well-placed magnet beam here and slide through, but I don't think I'm actually meant to do that. Hey. Aha. Yes, for those wondering, I cannot advance the text. Delay Nezumi indeed. Clever. What's up? Well, works as advertised. Alright. 139th place. Creatively named level by T-Money. 40.85 with a 3.8 in difficulty and 5% time penalty. I think we have seen variable time penalties before, so I guess there's like different tiers of how late you turned something in if it was after the deadline. So this one must have been fairly soon after the deadline. Fair enough. Little worried about a 3.8. One exit, 4 tokens. Alright. Rock on! Hi there, Rude Buster. Hi there, Skip Teleporter. How bad's this gonna be? Oh boy, fragile and can't find my keys. Not only is this level long, but ow, I can confirm it's very difficult too. Especially once you're crossing pendulums upside down? Excuse me. I beg your finest pardon. Oh boy. With how many times I've been blown to bits by spikes, I'm owed a lifetime supply of fine oil by now. Okay. This stage is very long, which is partially why it's skippable. You gotta fight 5 different dev kit bosses. But one of them is the end boss, I'm sure of it, even if I've been looking for 3 days. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but it's been longer than it'll take you to go left and claim the level's loot. Alrighty. Credits. Music by Tater Tot Tunes. Oh yeah, I've watched some of their videos. Okay, so nothing that way. Message from Honeywoman. Welcome to my castle, Ale. If you want to find me, I will be in the garden out back. I will be waiting for you, if you survive. Oh, but the castle door is locked, so I guess you gotta fish the key out of the sewer. I think some guy named Sonic has it. That is the blue hedgehog guy, right? Okay. Let me in. Let me in! Okay, well, that immediately looks suspicious under the frog there. Yes, you keep doing that. Well, that was silly. Snail, okay. I see. Once again, we have odd snail fights. Where were you launching that bomb? That was weird. I'm not sure what was with that one bomb toss, but we take those. Also, high music cutoff point. That's really weird. It skips the intro to the song, but has a very obvious got the song from a video rip cutoff point, yet doesn't immediately start at the start of the track. That one's weird. Okay, so we're doing a lot with these water spouts. Which they are an interesting enough mechanic. And now they're launching frogs. What has science done? It has launched frogs. That is what it has done. Thank you for coming to my frog talk. Okay, just spamming shots against those things, they go away fairly quickly. Good to know. The water went away. That's what we call a mistimed jump. Sad to have left that bolt there, but alas, we do not have the power of fetch bees. And couldn't get over to that one in time. Things were a little busy, because again, frogs. Okay, let's be a little more careful going through here, I say as I rush through everything. Are you able to change the sound effect for water in custom costumes? Because that doesn't sound normal to me. Or is that a stage thing? Anyway, we've hit a checkpoint and a gate. Ah! No, Honeywoman, I don't think this is the Sonic you were thinking of. This is decidedly not a blue hedgehog. But we have a key. And we're teleported right back here. Convenient. Let me in. That is one variant of Met I tend to forget about. Five for Game Boy, I think. Because, yeah, I remember using the Mega Hand against it, and... Okay, what do we have going on here? Low gravity, okay. Oh. Okay. Not quite right. Easy to misjudge a jump once the gravity goes out the window. Capsule. So if gravity goes out the window, does that count as defenestration? I just like that word. Okay, so we have very cautious jumps here. Got it. Fair enough. Also, I will have this song stuck in my head for days. I always liked Rude Buster. Capsule! This isn't a door or anything. For some reason, it seems suspicious to me, but I guess it's just a background detail. Fair enough. Was that necessary? Absolutely not. Did I want it? Yes. It would be nice if they'd drop a little more health, though. Ow. Oh. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the gravity situation is gonna mess with my timing a little bit here, but I did used to speedrun Jewel Man's stage, so I at least have some familiarity with these platforms. Although, now the thought of this scares me due to that comment from the skip teleporter room about doing this upside down. That's gonna be interesting. Checkpoint. That really looks like a ladder up there at the top of the wall, but I think it's just the wall texture here. Just to check, just to be sure. You never know. Nope, okay, it is just a wall. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, so right, and that happens, okay. That one's just a muscle memory thing. I started kind of remembering how to work with Honeywoman. Because it's kind of, I want to lure the bees into one little mob so I can get rid of them with one charge shot, but then it's getting away. Which, easier said than done. That almost works, but not quite. Don't get stuck in the honey, that's a bad idea. It's one of those where there's patterns I'm noticing, it's just adjusting to them. Shaking off the rust. Panicked a little bit there. Okay. That was a weird change to the pattern. Okay, that works. There, whoa. Okay, guess we're down here now. Nothing over here. Aha! System report. Gravity stabilizer deactivated. Science? Fair enough. Science Part 2? Fair enough, Part 2. Message from Centaur Man. Hell, you fool! You thought this was over with that easily? That castle was all a ruse. I, Centaur Man, shall finally get my chance to defeat you after getting snubbed last year. Come at me! I'm guessing a reference to another mag mammal was made there that I am unsure of. Oh, the door is locked. Bubble Man is guarding the key. You can go kill him because he is super annoying. Let me in! Let me in! Anything closer to the building? No. Okay. I mean, I am still missing quite a few tokens, so you gotta check these things. Yo, dog, we heard you liked sewer levels, so we put 2 sewer levels in your level. With very precise spike jumps. Can I just sneak by you? No, I cannot. But I can do this. But only while the flail is out. Fair enough. Oh. I see. Okay. Fair enough. And due to gravity shenanigans, I can't just let go of the ladder and speed past this. Also, scrolling felt weird there. A little bit. I'm not sure if that means any... Does the water just not actually push you? Huh. Well, that's weird. So wait, was none of this actually dangerous? Okay. Well... That's a little unfortunate. I'm guessing that was supposed to work. So, I don't know if it was tested, didn't work, but they just left it in as a... just kind of a gotcha trap or something. Just, yeah, we'll make them freak out thinking this is dangerous, but it's really not. Or if something in the engine changed or what. That's a weird one. And why did you just stop moving? Welcome to the world with more questions than answers. We got the key anyway. What are you? And why did my shot go right through you? Oh boy, it is time to do pendulums while upside down. Okay, physics generally work the same with them, fair enough. Okay, so that enemy. If it is facing the screen, it's too thin for the person on the 2D plane to be able to hit it with shots, apparently. So it has to be to where it would essentially be facing them head-on, then you can hit it. Okay. Weird, but I understand the assignment. Oh, that is a far jump. Of course. All right. Well, we got through the upside-down pendulums once, we can do it again. Unless, of course, that was not the end of the segment. Then being upside down is a bit disorienting, but it is doable. Doesn't mean it feels super comfy. Especially this one. This is such a far jump. And I'm never quite sure I'm gonna make it. Okay, now you need to go away. Oh. Okay. Do I need to aim for that pit? Or do I go to those platforms? I mean, why would there be a pit amongst death spikes? If it's all just gonna kill you anyway. Okay, so yes, this is a hidden area with another token. All hail Pakato 24, destroyer of worlds and Ael's greatest enemy. Alright then. If you say so. So that is the second. Which way do I go? Okay, that's the end of that room. Okay. And gravity seems to be normal again. How are you gonna work with this room, Centaur Man? That's not canon, you can't jump! You all saw that, right? The bullet actually going up slightly to get over this, rather than just hitting the corner and exploding? Centaur Man, you are as confusing as ever. Think your stage broke. Oh. GB? Meh. Game Boy. Token 3. I've never put this in a Mega Man Maker level. I'm guessing that's what 3Ms is. Mega Man Maker level. But here it is. Dan and Bob. I hope y'all eventually play this level and enjoy it. I'm not sure who Dan and Bob are. But hopefully they play it and enjoy it then. System report. Graphics simulation. Below 100% efficiency. Yeah, you could say that. Message from Flashman. Ale, you are inside a simulation of a simulation inside another giant simulation. Haha! It is I, Flashman. And not Gravity Man, because that would make sense. Who will finally end you, Ale? Come at me. P.S. My DWN is 14, not 85. I do not understand how anyone could mistake me for Tundra Man. Oh, Flashman 85 as in the judge. Okay. Well, we didn't have to go finding a key this time. Okay, we have high gravity now. Yeah, Gravity Man really would have made sense here. Oh, and we have these platforms. Or blocks, I guess. More blocks than platform. These were from Dr. Cossack's stages, right? It has been a while since I played the classic NES games. That's some bad timing. But yeah, like if I ever get streaming set up or something, that might be something I want to try, is like a damage shuffler of the first 6 games or something, see how much trouble that gets me into. Never done anything like that. But the concept seems interesting. Oh, this was a mistake. Very much a mistake. Yeah. Think I needed to manipulate the timing on those a bit better. It's not a go-to candy for me, but those spikes down there kind of make me want candy corns. Okay, hear me out. As long as I'm here, I kind of want to conduct some science, because it feels weird to me that there's not a wall blocking the end of this room. Like any other interior area that we've been in has been fairly well boxed in, so that feels weird to me. Aha. Oh, that is a rude place to put that, though. Give me that. Okay. So, good. That's all the tokens. I'm glad I thought to check that! Like I said, that just felt weird to me. And yeah, especially with that having been the last token, I'm fairly glad I don't have to repeat the entire stage to go and check that one out. Okay, so these are timed a bit better now. Okay. So, Flashman, are you well and truly it? Or are we gonna have another segment after this? I mean, we at least have all 4 tokens now, so maybe we're almost done? Nope, that's the energy element. Okay. Nice. Nice stylish music there. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Missing texture. This plushie was docked points in aesthetics for the obvious tile error. What do they even credit this to? Gary's mod. Okay, yeah, that figures. That tracks. Square Machine, Box Cartel. A forgotten, discarded member of Dr. Cossack's creations. This plushie is just as cold and calculating as the real Box Cartel member. Okay, so, yes, all told, that did take a little over half an hour to get through. It was a tricky stage. Definitely the bait and switch of, by the way, there's another boss. By the way, there's another boss. I was kind of wondering how far it was going to go. But yeah, that last token. I feel bad for anybody that didn't seem weird to, which... I am very fortunate that occurred to me. That, like, every other interior area that we were in, the sewers, the first 2 quote-unquote castles where, like, Centaur Man and Honeywoman were... They were all fairly well boxed in, so that hallway just ending in a blank scrolling cutoff point felt suspicious to me on second glance. So, yeah, we can be thankful that I don't have to go through the entirety of the stage again. With that, though, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well. Round and round they go. Where they stop, no one knows. Wait, I just noticed Classic Mega Man is in among them. Is there actually a Classic Mega Man biometal? And if so, what does it do? I really need to sit down with the ZX games sometime.